Alright, boys, let's get the look at YINHONG and MR.CHUNG pre-ban here. What is it going to be? It is going to be the Water Twin Angel and Oliver, two of the most popular speed lead in the current meta. Actually, almost every speed lead is very popular in the current meta, but they are very, very popular, especially the Water Twin Angel. So, Chandra is going to get picked up for the speed lead. MR.CHUNG, normal Oliver, is he going to go for Ciara and maybe Zabala? Or is he going to go for a different angle? Maybe a Cigar and Vanessa? Or is he going to go for more Chung Pung? Many angle for MR.CHUNG here. Let's see what he's going to decide to go with. Or is he not going to go for any speed lead at all? Go for HP lead. We got a Cigar. We have a Velodru. No speed lead at all. Just breaking up the trio away from YINHONG. So no Cigar to pair with the Chandra. What is it going to be for YINHONG here? Who is going to be the one that provide the AoE control that YINHONG really need at the moment? What if we go for Sierra and the Robo? He's going to go for the Smicer and the Julian. Smicer, very popular unit. When both steal away the Cigar to win Bison, and Smicer usually showed up. But if you pick Smicer a bit too early into the draft, then MR.CHUNG can counter with AoE Cleanse. A lot of units can make Smicer useless like Veramos, Tetra, Juno. Oh, not really Juno though. More like Veramos, Tetra. Deal with the Bomb and the Silence coming out from the Smicer. It's going to be a Gianna getting picked up by MR.CHUNG. Maybe a Ciara to follow up after that as well. It is going to be Gianna and the Etienne Dasheng, the Light Monkey King, provide AoE control, but not exactly amazing against the Julian who can self-cleanse though. Gianna is not bad in almost every circumstances nowadays, except for maybe when there's a Heigang on the enemy field. But we saw in the previous game, even with Heigang, Gianna still can manage to get a W. We have the Juno getting picked up here to counter a lot of AoE control from MR.CHUNG, and a Heigang to counter the Gianna as well. And when you have Heigang and Juno on the field, or Julian, every time somebody cleanse, it's going to be free attack bar for your team. So it's like a pseudo ragdoll at some point. So we need a counterplay here. Fire Monkey, Chow, something got to show up to Bruiser his way out of this Juno last pick. It's going to be the Fire Barrier getting picked up here for the heal, the damage, the defense break. Very good overall unit to be the last pick here for MR.CHUNG. But then, I think he's in a top spot though. He got a little bit too many counters to worry about for the Gianna, Etienne Dasheng combo, because they kind of share similar counter in a way that they don't exactly do a whole lot of damage. So it has to be a Juno ban, it's going to be a Velodru ban, and YINHONG's going to be the one with the speed lead, and the Smicer. If Smicer just get a little bit lucky, and I say a little bit, the two-turn silence is going to be extremely detrimental for MR.CHUNG, who doesn't have any sort of passive cleanse for his team. Here we go, Heigang going first with the strip, Chandra going next with the attack bar boost. No despair stun coming out just yet, but Chandra might be on despair to provide some AoE stun. 2 stun onto 2 unit, Julian with another stun available, going straight for the Fire Bayak maybe. Fire Bayak is going to be the target. Look at that damage on the Fire Bayak, and Smicer with a Violent Proc controlling the Bison, and the Gianna. Bison get a Violent Proc to maybe give some control back onto the YINHONG's team. But right now, MR.CHUNG is in so much trouble. Glancing on the Monkey is going to be very bad, even if the Monkey Violent Proc here. Beautiful turn coming out on the Fire Bayak with the heal available. And it might be able to heal the Gianna as well. Beautiful heal onto the Gianna. Big damage onto the Smicer. Gianna finally get a turn right there with the bomb and AoE stun. MR.CHUNG did not get a turn 1, but turn 2 looking real good at the moment with 2 additional turns. Now, YINHONG will have to fix all that setback that the additional turn came with. Not looking good for YINHONG at all, but the glancing is going to save him. But another turn for MR.CHUNG for the AoE pushback and control of the Light Monkey King Gianna with AoE stun available, but doesn't have to use it. And one more turn, she get the bomb back as well. And that's going to, oh, it's going to stun the Chandra, wake the Julian, but that's not going to be too important here. The important thing is the stun onto the Chandra. Trying to silence the Chandra, but could not get it done. Another bomb available for MR.CHUNG. MR.CHUNG coming in with another bomb right there. Skill 1 onto the Chandra. He's ignoring the Julian altogether. Maybe that's totally fine, because if he take down everyone else but Julian, Julian alone is not going to be that scary. Julian with skill 2 available, taking down the Fire Bayak. But Chandra being on his spare, no Violent Pro available. Hagang being on his spare is going to go down very soon as well. Right now, Julian has to be the hard carry of the show. And Julian is doing the opposite of that. He is not doing much. Meanwhile, Mr. Chung is doing so much work on the rest of his team. Chandra going to go down, bomb onto the Hagang. Julian might be the last one standing. And that is not a good place to be. More damage coming out from Julian right here, but for how can he take down 3 enemy targets? All 3 can be rather tanky as well. Julian taking more damage. Julian finally go down. GG! Mr. Chung will take game 1. What a miracle! I thought he was done for. We're going to game 2. But you know what they say, miracle won't last forever. So if you only rely on miracle to play, then it's going to be a miracle if you make it through. Here comes the pre-ban. What is it going to be? It is going to be the Julian and Gianna. First pick for Mr. Chung. Is he going to steal the speed lead away from YINHONG? Or is he going to go for the turn 2 position once again? Taking out the speed lead away from YINHONG. Now he locked in the Oliver. What is YINHONG gonna do? Does he have a spare speed lead? Oh, of course he does. He's gonna have the Water Twin Angel and the Wind Bison for the follow-up. Mr. Chung's gonna go for the segment for the turn 1 reset, taking away potentially the entire skill set of the Wind Bison. But what's gonna be the follow-up after that? It's gonna be the Praha, very strong triple element core pick coming out from Mr. Chung right there. We have heal, we have strip, we have control and damage, defense break all together in 3 units. But this core lack a little bit of damage, so maybe YINHONG's gonna go for something tanky and outlive all that control. Are we seeing a Velaju Fire Bayak getting picked up here from YINHONG? Owing some LD action as well. It's gonna be a Sierra getting picked up. He's going in aggressive. He's going extra aggressive. Triple win coming out from YINHONG right there. So maybe it's time for Mr. Chung to lock in a Velaju and an LD for the last pick. Looking like Velaju and Kitian Dashing is going to be a solid last pick for Mr. Chung. But it's going to go for the Fire Banyak for the one-shot damage. We saw just now this guy wasn't very tanky, so he might die to a Sierra Bomb potentially. But a solid fire pick against the triple win nonetheless. It's going to be a Velaju and Fire Bayak last pick for Mr. Chung right there. Something to protect himself and something to do a whole lot of damage. As you can see, one Violent Pro from Fire Bayak can be very detrimental for the control of YINHONG. So what's going to be the last pick coming out from YINHONG here? He let triple win go through, so enemy instantly pick up triple fire. Is it too late to pick up something water? He did pick up something water, but I'm not sure if it's going to be early enough into this. So he has to probably ban out the Oliver if he wants that Camilla to actually do something against the triple fire. But the good thing about CR is that she doesn't exactly care about whether you're fire or not, because Bomb look at you the same way. And CR is going to be the one getting banned. Velaju is going to be the one getting banned. Mr. Chung with a 33% and a segment. He might get turn 1, but let's see how fast that Ethna be. Segment going first off wheel for the best speed possible. Going for the strip reset onto the Cigar. Wind Bison get the reset, get the immunity as well. Shatter coming out, not a whole lot of work. Strip defense break, but who is it going to be on? How can this Ethna kill anyone? The only one's going to be the Praha, but it's going to go for the Fire Bayak. No defense break on the Fire Bayak, but he did get the freeze coming out from the Camilla. Ethna going with a skill 3 capture is going to be onto the Praha. Very solid damage. Will the Fire Bayak wake up this time once again like the previous game? Oliver going for more control. Fire Bayak once again waking up from that CC, providing the damage and the heal for the team. And the target is going to be the Ethna. Very solid damage onto the Ethna. Oliver looking for a target. I think this time it has to be onto the Water Twin Angel to take away the AoE stun. Big AoE debuff from the segment as well. Ethna, Shatter coming out. One defense break only, and Oliver is ready to go. Take away the follow-up from the Ethna. Ethna No target to do any real work. And big heal, big AoE sleep coming out from MR.CHUNG. This time around, maybe YINHONG drafted himself into a corner right there. His turn 1 was not exactly impactful, and he could not kill anyone. And now he's the one being controlled. And the Camilla last pick was supposed to be very good against triple fire, but because Oliver's on the field in the late game, Oliver will be in charge of controlling the Camilla. Fireback healthy and strong. Skill 3 available very soon here. Skill 3 available right at this moment. Going straight into the cigar. Big defense break damage. Segment. Skill 3 available. Gonna drop it onto the Wind Bison as well. Now the Twin Angel doesn't have any skill available. Praha might be... No. Camilla might be the only last saving grace for YINHONG. A single target freeze. Beautiful onto the Praha. But Oliver took down the cigar. Reset the Water Twin Angel once again. And remember, Firebat is a solid healer as well if he's not being checked by the Camilla. Here we go, Camilla trying to be the hard carry of the team, but it's going to be very hard to do so because Oliver is very specialized in pushing back attack bar, which is Camilla's biggest enemy. And now we have a heal block coming out from the segment onto the Camilla as well with down self-healing. Camilla is not exactly a scary threat. Another turn for the Praha. Pushback from the Oliver. Not looking good for Camilla at all. MR.CHUNG is going to take game 2. Big defense break. More pushback from the Oliver. Even a skill 1 can take away Camilla attack bar. There's nothing she can do to carry YINHONG. We're going to game 3. MR.CHUNG taking game 2 as well. Man, not looking good for YINHONG at all. I think the game 1 really affected him because when you are too nervous, you start making a lot of mistakes in draft and in play. And now MR.CHUNG very confident to win on his belt, going for the third one, pre-ban this time. Is it gonna be on the Water Twin Angel? It is gonna be on to the Heigang. And YINHONG noticed that the fastest swift set from MR.CHUNG is going to be on the segment. So that's going to be the pre-ban for this round. First pick for YINHONG. Is it going to take the Oliver away from MR.CHUNG? Is it going to be Oliver or Water Twin Angel? It's going to be the Oliver being stolen from MR.CHUNG. Is MR.CHUNG going to go for the Chandra, Cigar, Velaju trio? Because I think that's what he wanted to go with in the very first game. So you want to go for that, he might start with a Chandra Cigar. But he does have Gianna, so maybe he's going to go for Ciara Gianna, which is another beautiful angle that MR.CHUNG can rely on. It's going to be Ciara, it's going to be Zibala. He wants to go for that first turn, allowing Zibala to boost the Robo and the Gianna for the turn 1 strip stun. So maybe YINHONG right now have to go for the Water Twin Angel and the Ethna, trying to stop MR.CHUNG from getting turn 1. It's going to be Robo and Han. That is a very beautiful Dark Robo steal coming out from YINHONG, but MR.CHUNG does have the Gianna, so maybe he doesn't have to rely on the Dark Robo that much. And now YINHONG is very vulnerable to a Triton last pick here. It's going to be a Gianna getting picked up by MR.CHUNG. He definitely needs another speed lead though. I wonder which one is it going to be. It's going to be an LD speed lead or the good old Chandra. It's going to be a more speed lead. So we have double strip available to the team coming out from Gianna and more. And he has the best swift on the Zibala, trying to outspeed the Dark Robo very comfortably here. So YINHONG would definitely need something like a Wunsa to have a chance to outspeed at the moment. So what is YINHONG's going to be doing? He definitely need another. It's going to be a light chicken. The light Phoenix. Illudia getting picked up by YINHONG for the strip defense break and the attack bar boost. And last pick is going to be the Pontos. Am I smelling some Nemesis trap here? As a trapper myself, I am smelling some cooking coming out from YINHONG with the Nemesis trap. So I think the ban might have to be onto the Gianna, because there's no Gianna counter at the moment coming out from YINHONG. Man, it's going to be so exciting. I wonder what's it going to be, but Ethna is a very good counter to Nemesis trap, because instead of going for the AoE, Ethna can just kill the trap immediately. So, what's going to be the ban? Will Mr. Chung notice the trap or any trap build at all? Gianna getting banned out, Pontos getting banned out. So right now YINHONG will have the 33 speed lead, but I believe Mr. Chung can outspeed comfortably with SWBattle and the Ethna. Here we go, that chicken looking kinda sus, not gonna lie. If the Ethna AoE, she might be in trouble. Ethna looking for a target. Shatter. Nemesis trap activated. Chicken with the AoE strip and the attack by boost. But the Morg's gonna cut in between for the attack by pushback. And the Ethna is still moving after this. The Nemesis trap did not work. And now the Robo's getting stunned. Ethna going in for the skill 3. Stun the Oliver as well. Magical time from the SWBattle. Big freeze. And this might be GG. He activated trap card, but he didn't care. Mr. Chung moving on to the next round.